I save gold and silver, and I recommend Bitcoin or Ethereum or an open source system just because it's outside the system.
This world is so different now. It's like you don't need Wall Street anymore. You can have a crypto Wall Street in the sky called Polkadot, or whatever you want to call it. And these young guys are just inventing it. And if you don't see the new Wall Street building going up called Polkadot, you missed the boat.
Tesla, following in the footsteps of Michael Saylor, buying 1.5 billion in Bitcoin. That news blew me away. I wasn't surprised. Elon Musk had been alluding and hinting to a Bitcoin buy on his Twitter. What do you make of this? Do you think this will cause a fear of missing out for more CEOs, and this is just going to cause a domino effect here?
Yes, it's coming. There's more and more. All this rumor, but there's going to have more and more CEOs and CFOs really not to shift their treasury out of the dollar, because it is a currency. And you've got to get out of something they're printing and get into something that's going to retain value. And I think for many people that is Bitcoin or Ethereum and things like this, so it's going crypto. And that's why Draghi and all these guys, the European Central Union, are talking about cryptocurrency. I started buying silver when I was 17 years old in 1964. When I saw that little copper tinge around my dime, I'm going, hey, to say in Mexico, ¿qué pasa? What are they doing to our money? And that's special. And that was what brought down the Roman Empire in Zimbabwe and Venezuela and the Weimar Republic. No fiat currency has ever survived. So in 1964, I'm a 17-year-old kid. I started collecting real silver coins. And then in 72, I'm a pilot in Vietnam. I went behind enemy lines to find out I wanted to buy gold because I couldn't buy gold in America. And this little Vietnamese woman, the little red teeth, I tried to negotiate her down from $50. The spot was $50. It rose from 35 to 50. I'm trying to negotiate down to be a better deal, like maybe $42. This little tiny woman just smiled at me and says, spot. That's the only English word she used, spot. And I said, hell, fuck. Then I really was surprised of gold and silver, what I call God's money, all over the world. Gold and silver have been here since the Revolution. And so that's when I became kind of a gold bug and a silver bug. And I've taken two companies public, a gold mining company in China, which the Chinese stuff, and a silver mining company in Argentina. So I'm a hardcore, hard money, non-paper guy.
So what's happening with crypto is there's nowhere else to invest money right now, but within subsets of crypto, there are ecosystems that are still, I wouldn't say undervalued, I'd say superheated, but there's still yield coming from these ecosystems that are being built on cryptocurrencies right now. And that's what kind of our research and our kind of predictions are heading towards in the cryptocurrency area.
But the question is, where do you put your money? I started off years ago saying cash is trash, and it is becoming trash. The more that artificial intelligence and technology makes things more efficient, prices should keep coming down, but the Fed keeps pumping it up. We have a brain and we have a mind. The brain is the physical, it's a see, touch, and feel. But the mind gets the relationship, the invisible. So one is physical, one is metaphysical. And not the challenge or what's happened with Bitcoin or with crypto, it's gone invisible. So you can't see it. You have to educate your brain so your mind can see what's going on because you can't see it. It's not like gold or silver or real estate. You can see, touch, and feel. This world is so different now. It's like you don't need Wall Street anymore. You can have a crypto Wall Street in the sky called Polkadot or whatever you want to call it. And these young guys are just inventing it. And if you don't see the new Wall Street building going up called Polkadot, you missed the boat. I think that's the challenge right now because it's invisible.
I save gold and silver, and I recommend Bitcoin or Ethereum or an open source system just because it's outside the system. You don't have to do it. I'm not, and I do it, but I'm just telling you what's going on. I wouldn't save the stuff. I wouldn't save the dollar. I have millions of dollars, but I'm not saving it. I just make so much money. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the most powerful tool ever created. It's called a cell phone. You know, I mean, the millennials are sitting at home, sucking their thumb, loaded with student loan debt. And I don't know what they're doing with this thing. You know, they're either watching YouTube or you're watching porno. Which one are you looking at? I mean, but it's the most powerful tool ever created. Ever created, and it's in your hands.
I just don't trust my government. I hate to tell you that, but I don't trust them. So I don't trust the dollar. I don't trust Wall Street. You know, who else don't I trust out there? That's why I like gold, silver, Bitcoin, because I can trust it.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. I don't like stocks because, you know, Kim and I took 2 companies public, 3 companies public. And when you see how stocks are manipulated, you go, oh my God, this is criminal what they're doing. You can't control your own money. Why are you saving the dollar or the yen or the euro or the peso, right?
The central banks will create this digital currency, and you're going to trade your fiat currency for this digital currency. And in doing so, you will have to sign away your privacy and your freedoms.
It's the same as the vaccine. I think it's just a control mechanism. You know, if you don't have a vaccine, you can't get on a plane, you can't go to the toilet or whatever, you can't do anymore. So that's why I've ever since I came back from Vietnam, I stopped trusting my government. So that's kind of the stuff that I'm concerned about now. But I'm more dedicated to being a sovereign individual, an independent person with gold, silver, and Bitcoin.